Hi.
I am not camera shy.
You are not.
We know.
Come over tomorrow, huh?
Thank you. Say, this bud's for you. Hi, Paula. Yes, Harry. Hi. What, Harry? I'm taking pictures. Anna Lee and Margaret. Your Aunt Mary eating. There's Leisha.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. It won't come out. Tell Mr. West what you're doing this summer. Talking about it. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
He looked at him and said, "You think I can make it out of this?"
Jennifer, don't you pay any attention. But anyway, why? Your grandfather is a very honorable man.
Yes, he is.
Honorable intelligence.
I mean, look at his offspring.
But anyway, why? I talked with her, and she told me she was educated in England, and after she got through, she was going to go back to Malaysia. But she said, "Why go back to Malaysia? I think I'll go to the United States." And she said to herself, "Where do I go in the United States?" She said, "Why not Texas?" And there she met her husband, and she was up, and he was a doctor, and she was a registered nurse. And she was up in San Francisco to a seminar convention sort of arrangement. They were going to establish a health organization to bring medicine to neglected people. They were 300 miles out of Houston. And she was a delightful person, and we stayed together the whole rest of the tour.
How about that night?
She went to her hotel, I went to my hotel.
Well, you said the rest
Which
of
is
the
good for
tour.
her and good for
The
me
rest of the
also.
tour, I didn't know about that. Hi, Jack.
Look, next day, Sunday, I went down to Carmel,
Oh, great.
and I was standing in often you'll get a kick out of this. I was standing in the line to get on the bus. I had to get up real early. It's the dampest thing. But anyway, I was standing in the line, and I turned around, and so help me, Jennifer, the girl standing next to me looked like you. And I didn't say anything, but she said something to me. We're waiting to get on the bus. And it develops that she was a doctor, and she was spending time in residency at Children's Hospital in San Francisco. And her husband, to be, she was going to get married next March.
That's what until she met Dad.
That's right. She was there for her last fling.
Absolutely. I didn't know you were behind me. But anyway, we got to talking, and she was the sweetest girl. And anyway, she introduced herself, Celia, and I said, "You must be a musician." St. Cecilia was a musician. Don't eat the paper, Frank.
And you told her that?
Stop me. What a line, Dad. Huh? But anyway, it was a double-decker bus all the way down to Carmel, and then I stayed on the lower deck. And believe it or not, the people in front of me, there were two ladies. One was from Raleigh, the other from Burlington. the people in back of me were from Greensboro.
You didn't get a very high-class crowd.
All that way to meet Logan.
Dad, I was on a bus one time, and this girl said her name was Denise, and I said, "Is your brother the nephew?" She got up and left the bus.
I was just thinking of that.
That's enough out of you.
The other day. Oh, I gotta think of it. It's funny.
Tell Austin your story.
Which one was that?
That was the one about the Farina.
Don't make it a racial joke.
It is. That's I have to wait.
Well, did you see a lot of gay people that you were in San Francisco?
Well,
They
there,
all-
I can tell you where to go and see them.
I heard they
Yeah,
were,
but I didn't go.
Why do you want to go there?
I heard,
You know,
I heard it was 60%.
go there. No, that's ridiculous. But over at Haight Ashbury, it's not.
Yeah. Well, I was into Haight Ashbury, but I didn't get out of the bus.
Did you, when you went to Carmel, did you go around the town any and walk and shop?
Sure did.
Did I? You know, I
Absolutely
was
beautiful.
wondering
Well, that's
one
right.
thing.
He's the mayor of that town.
There's a men's store in Carmel.
He's got a bar there too.
There's a men's store in Carmel where they have ties. And I mean, they got
Mayor comes out like a
drawers and cabinets full of ties.
Make a law in my town.
I've got one that I bought there. It's a great tie.
Austin,
And it must be 40 years ago. But
the
it
only
was a
trouble
beautiful
with these tours, for instance,
You don't get enough time.
you don't get time.
That's right.
And that's what this little girl was saying. And
Yeah.
we went.
Carmel.
She wanted to see where Clint Eastwood had his bar.
Oh,
So we walked down there, and of course, it was packed
yeah.
with tourists. She didn't want anything to drink. So we walked on up, I don't know what street it was, but there was a little bakery delicatessen there. They were serving coffee, and they had pecan rolls. So we both had that, and I treated her to that. We sat there and talked, and that's what she told
Blowing
me she
on
was going
here
to
it
get
is
married.
on Wild Women.
Paul,
I'm having fun my own way.
Paul, you didn't have a chance to go on the 17-mile tour.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Sure did.
Oh, that's great.
Went on a 17-mile tour, got down to Pebble Beach,
Yeah.
and got off the bus, and the bus driver, tour driver, said, "You've only got 10 minutes."
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Should have flat his
listen to what
tire and
happened.
the bus would have been broken down.
But anyway, why,
Hello, dog. What are you doing?
I said, one of the reasons I came down was to see Pebble Beach. Because you look at all the golf courses along, there's nothing.
And then anyway, the Pebble Beach headquarters is you can't even see the golf course from it.
That's right.
Up on the hill.
There's a little Japanese girl.
Another one. This is 3.
Yeah.
There was a couple from Addison, Alabama, and this lady was a very nice person. And anyway, she kept saying, "Every time I see you, you're with a pretty girl." But anyway,
Too, what you said about being alone, people
uh-huh.
don't want to help you out.
got off the bus, and I registered my disappointment.
Neither can we.
You know, strongly or anything like that. But I said, one of the reasons I came down here was to see Pebble Beach. Little Japanese, she was a pretty girl too, and she was had the book, you know, for the buses.
Yeah.
She'd come with me, and we walked down the 18th hole, the 17th hole, and the bus said we can only got 10 minutes. We were there half an hour, and she took me all there. And and Austin, the delightful part of it is, and I felt this, you know, we walked along and we conversed and everything like that. And when we parted, she took my hand very warmly and bowed, and I bowed back. It's one of those things you just fall right into the culture. It was a very, very
Well, that's nice.
pleasant
Nice
experience.
to meet nice